What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, today, guys, we are going down the rabbit hole with a love message for the collective. I know I don't usually do these, but we're just Source wants to say something about love, whatever's going on in love. So I am going to extend this. That link will be found down below. Keep in mind, guys, if you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, it's a free way to support the channel as well as connecting with your energy to get you out more resonating readings. And if you guys would like to go a little bit further, you are more than welcome to. It is not a requirement. Check that out in the description box down below. That is where those links will be, as well as the information on how to get in touch with me for a personal reading. I want to thank you to my OGs, my new Gs, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It is truly an honor, a blessing, and a privilege being here, giving you guys these messages. And as always, my prayer is that any of the videos of mine that you watch fall upon your heart in such a way that remind you to use your intuition, use your discernment, connect with your higher self to take back your power and make the decisions that serve your best journey in this now moment. Cool. So we're going to get into it. Also, keep in mind, on the extended readings, I do use a couple of oracle decks that I do not use on YouTube. So that is something that I do. If you choose to follow me on over to the extended reading, we get a lot more in depth. We're going to see what the questions are when we get further along. Usually I do like to go over what the blocks are between the connection, because that is something that people need to be more focused on rather than what's going on with the other person. This is more about what's going on with you and what can you do to open yourself up to the love that you desire, whether it's this connection or another connection, okay? All right, what else? I think that's it, guys. Just thank you. I really appreciate everybody that's been joining me for my readings. I'm truly honored to be here, guys, and I'm just sending you out so much light and love, and may many blessings fall upon you guys. And may you guys all find your dreams coming true as you walk in this journey. So, Source, what messages do we have for the collective in regards to love? What messages do we have for the collective in regards to love? What messages do we have for the collective in regards to love? Okay. Thank you, Source. What messages do we have for the collective in regards to love? What's for the collective in love, Source? What do they got going on? What messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. What other messages do you have for the collective in regards to love? Okay. So these guys are coming out. We'll leave it there. That's a lot of mystery on the board, guys. Let's see what we got on the bottom over here. The Two of Swords. All right, let's see what we... Woo! Child! You in it to win it. Okay, there's that big old glare there. Let me see if I can move that. No, that's blinding me. Can I move it up? Oh, that kind of works a little bit. I don't even know if that helps or not. That helps. Okay, guys, sorry about that. All right. Yeah, so you guys are coming into a period of really having balance and strength within yourself. So I'm just going to tell you what's going on in this love connection. Well, whatever it was that happened, this other person did not want to face the reality. And I feel like maybe you guys realized who you were as an individual. I feel like you guys realized who you were in general. The truth about you, right? Not this other person or what this other person brings into your life, but you guys found out the truth about you. And in finding the truth out about you, you learned how to balance your energy, because there was definite imbalance here in this situation. There was a lot of misfortune, right? How do I hear that misfortunes keep? Like, this person likes to keep misfortune in their life, right? This person likes to keep that misfortune in their life. They like to live by that. And it's almost like, I want to have my cake and eat it too. Like, they don't want to take responsibility for their own actions. They don't want to look at what it is that they brought. And so Source brought you into a place of balance within yourself, and you learned through this how to protect your own energy. And it was in learning how to protect your own energy that you began to step up into this very, very powerful position. Okay, this is your energy that's speaking. This is not, maybe you do have a powerful position in life, but this is not talking about a powerful position in life. This is about no one can touch. Can't touch this. Can't touch it. Okay, like seriously, that's what's going on, guys. Like, seriously. All right, and you came into a space of really being able to create a barrier between you and this person who did not want to see the truth of what you were, who you were. Okay, regardless if you're their person or not, that's not what's coming out here. There's definitely a lot of love between you two, I will say that. There's definitely a lot of love, but that does not mean that you guys are the person for each other in this lifetime, right? Because even if you have a lot of love, a person might not be on the same vibratory level as you. And if they're not on the same vibratory level as you, then that's not for Source to put them in your path of your journey. It's for you to remember your worth. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Anyways, this person didn't want to see who you were. And the thing is that this love that exists between you guys, it actually changed you. It changed them too. And here's the fun. It ended a karmic cycle. This ended a karmic cycle for you guys. It also showed you how to overcome your own inner demons. Your own inner demons are what prevented you from having the love that you wanted in your life. You were, at a time, I feel like you were blocked off to really learning the lessons that this had for you. Right? At a time, you were really blocked off to learning the lessons that love could bring you. Because there was love. You did feel love. But the thing is that we don't always see or hear or know what's going on behind closed doors. However, Source does. Source sees, hears, and senses everything. Everything. Right? So this person could have had you in a really bad situation. Maybe you knew about it. Maybe you didn't. It doesn't matter. But there's something that was happening behind closed doors with this person, and this person did not want to acknowledge that. It was almost like putting you in an insecure situation, putting you in an unstable situation so that they could win. And what ended up happening after all that is that Source came in and blew their ego over. How did they do that? Because Source gave you enlightenment. Source connected you with your intuition. Source connected you with your own healing, with your truth, with your ability to balance between the good and the bad, right? This is like you balancing out those toxic energies within you and the really enlightened energies and finding that balance, because that's what we're here for. There's a lot of duality coming in with this energy right now, right? I feel like this is something that has been a generational curse for a long time. This is something your family has dealt with. This is something you dealt with. This is something that your grandparents dealt with, right? Like, this is just kind of going on down the line. And you were blocked off to that healing for some time, but then it was like, you know what? Instead of being blocked off from it, so this is like a fear of letting go. It's like you were told to let go, but you didn't know how to let go. Or you knew how to let go, but you were like, really? I don't want to let go of this one. And Source says, yeah, I know. That's why this person was put in your path, because it's supposed to be a challenge. But when you overcome that challenge, then suddenly things become easy. Things change. You embody an empowering energy for yourself, and then you learn how to protect your own innocence in this. So what's going on in love right now is that you guys are learning a lesson, but you're learning a very empowering lesson. It's not something that's meant to break you down. In fact, this other person is going through it, guys. I'm just going to tell you right now, this other person, what they did and what they brought to you, they're experiencing it. Good and bad, it doesn't matter. I'm not here to be like, oh, they deserve it. No, your intention, it's a boomerang. Whatever you put out comes back. And stretch out your hand and catch it. If you threw out razor blades, that shit's gonna hurt when it comes back, If you threw out a pillow, guess what? It's nice and soft and fluffy when it comes back, right? Like, what you want. What you want. That's it, guys. This was just something that had to happen in order to redirect you to the path that you were meant to be on. You've grown too big for situations like this. You've outgrown this situation entirely. And this was all divinely guided. It didn't feel like it, but it is. DNA, karma. Like, didn't I say this is a generational curse? And that's your DNA, is your generations, right? Your ancestors. That's what flows through your veins. It's like you're the one that chose to overcome this karma, this karmic nature, this karmic cycle. You chose to overcome it. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just making sure my cards are up right. Yeah, it's time for you to take a breath. Because again, that anger, like, it's like fight or flight. When you guys are in an upset environment, you guys become in this anxious energy. It's either I'm gonna fight for what I feel is right, or I'm just gonna take flight and leave, y'all. And so this is about grounding into your heart chakra and really feeling that, right? Some of you guys could be going through I don't like to mention this too often, but they are saying it, Kundalini awakening. Now, I believe, what I believe is that there's certain stages, like we all experience different stages as to it. It's not like it, for some people, I'm sure it has happened all at once, but for the general population, it's something that happens gradually, right? So that we can handle it, because something happens all at once to us, we get traumatized from it. And Source is not trying to traumatize us. There are some that chose to experience that, right? But most of us didn't choose to experience that because it's a relatable cause, right? Like, this is what Source saying. You become a relatable cause. It's like, in order for you to help others heal, you slowly heal first so that you can show others what they need to experience or what they're going to experience on this journey. And so this is about you grounding into your heart chakra and listening with your heart and realizing that this was not the situation for you, because there was a moment here where you just simply didn't want to face reality. You didn't want to see it as truth. Like, you wanted it to be how you wanted it to be, and that's okay. Especially when it comes to matters of the heart, like, oftentimes we think we're being led by the heart, but we're being led by our emotional ego that's been wounded from our childhood. And that is what's guiding us to people and things that are healing our karma, healing our DNA, right? Healing our generations, for future generations. We're canceling out that bad energy. Wow. This card. Look at that. This person helped reconnect you to your soul purpose. Didn't I say that? This was you're opening back up to your path of purpose here. We have 28, which is 10. Finishing a cycle. Not only that, inviting in a huge transformation here. A humongous transformation. You guys are seeing things now. It's not seeing with your eyes. This is you seeing with your intuition. This is like understanding now that it's like, I had to go through this. But there's a point in time on this journey, in this situation with this person that you came into, and it was like you were so resistant. I really feel like you were going through it. And you have to understand, it's that resistance that was actually allowing you to connect so directly with this person's energy that you're feeling what it was that they were experiencing. And that's where that resistance came in, from you healing your own wounds in your own soul. But now you're connecting with your soul. And it's like, again, that Kundalini awakening is coming through. I don't like mentioning this, but it's like the ascension process, right? There's another stage in the ascension process that you're embarking on, and you guys have completed a cycle. This is letting it go. You're letting it go for good. 7, right? 7 is about luck. It says the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. And I feel like that's what Source really wants you to do in this situation. It's not about harboring anger. It's not about feeling guilty. It's not about feeling bad about the situation. It truly is about you coming back into a space of love and seeing that, and with this, like, you have this child's hand here reaching out for this parent's hand here. It's like Source is guiding you. But you have to go through adversity. You have to go through diversity of life. You have to go through all these different situations. You have to climb up the hill. You have to fall back down. You have to have, things that aren't certain. I think there's a satellite up here. Yeah, there's a satellite. It's like you got to receive downloads. You got to see the hope. You got to have faith. But you got to see that all the world is connected. And in that connection, can you bring yourself back to a place of love and see this person with eyes of unconditional love? Also see yourself with eyes of unconditional love, because it's very important in this situation. So we have Greta Garbo. She says, are you sure you wouldn't rather be alone? So again, it's like that energy. It's like right now, you guys are meant to be on the solo soul journey, right? A lot of blue coming in, finding your truth. This is about you learning your truth, and you're not going to question your heart the next time. Like, you're going to know you can trust your heart because you're letting go of the emotional ego, the bond that has been put on your heart over the heartbreak that you've experienced your whole life. It says only go to the altar if you take the lead. Right? And I feel like this person was leading you down a destructive path, and now it's about you just bringing back your energy. And so guys, I'm going to say this. It is okay to not trust a person right off the bat. Like, it is okay. I mean, I'm not saying like treat them like you would an ex, but let a person prove that they're trustworthy before you put in, oh, you know, I'm going to give you 100% of my trust. Because if you tell them that you trust them, I'm just going to say from experience, I have said this, hey, I completely trust you. That moment that comes out, especially if it's in the beginning of a relationship, they will take advantage of that because they're like, oh, they trust me, so that means I can do anything, and they don't even know anything about me. Let somebody prove their trust to you, that they're trustworthy. Let somebody prove that, and let them show you that they respect you by that. Okay? It says marriage isn't the only way to have a partner for life, right? So you're calling in soul family, and you're letting go of this belief that you have to be sexually connected with somebody. That's why they keep bringing up the kundalini. It's like, this is a sexual connection. It's like you really want your next connection to be a sexual connection, a partner, right? A marriage, whatever it is. And they're saying, can you let that go for right now? Because that's part of the karmic cycle that you've experienced along this journey. And it's in letting that go that you open yourself up to a whole new world of things. You get to create something in your life that maybe you weren't going to be able to create if all you focused on was having romantic love with somebody. Okay, so guys, I am going to extend this. I'm going to leave it here, but I am going to extend this. And in the extended version, I want to ask more about this person, and I want to learn more about what you're experiencing as you move away from this, or as you embrace what it is that you're supposed to be embracing, because it's going to be different for everybody. Not everybody's meant to move away, right? So you have to take it as it resonates. You guys got to take it and work with what you guys feel intuitively drawn to, okay? So we're definitely going to get further into this, but if this is where we should part ways, I do want to thank you, anybody and everybody that came on here and allowed me your precious asset, your time. As always, I'm honored and I'm blessed that you guys are here. Thank you so very much. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to that channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know the next video does go live. Remembering that is a free way to support the channel and to connect with me to get you out more resonating readings. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.